In this program, it is only displaying the message. If you add the object E, that is E, you will get the description also. If you don't use E, you will not able to see this. Okay, it is mentioning throwable overrides the toString method so that it returns a string containing the description of exception. Okay, in the class throwable, you have got a method toString. ToString is one who is responsible to give the input, sorry, the output to this object E. Okay, so ToString demonstration also is there in this one. I'm opening the page number 226. You can see that time I will explain next class, but you just see here 226, I guess. Yeah, with this program you will learn ToString. What is the purpose of ToString? How, what is actually happening there? That you will learn in this concepts. Creating your own exceptions. Okay, so we will go back now. So try to remember ToString is one kind of a method. It will return something. Okay, now students, the multiple catch clause. Multiple catch clause now. This program. Remember here, there is the use of args.length. Whenever you see args now, you should try to recollect the concept of command line argument program which I have explained. Okay, so I will explain this part. This particular program, same exception handling only. Okay, and it is using the command line argument concept. So multiple catches. There is multiple catches. Yeah, here it is. What happened? Multiple catches. The program name is multiple catches. Okay, it is dot plus. Okay, multiple catches. Here it is. Let's see the program whether it is same thing. Demonstrate multiple catch statements. Okay then. Okay. I will just provide the line numbers. Students, this is very important. Students, I will clear the screen now. Then please observe the output. Now, what to do is first compile the program. Multiple catches. See, at this point of time, a value is 0, and you observe here what error it is, divided by 0. Okay, now during the runtime, what I am going to do is I am going to give some input. Now I'll give the input. You all please observe. I will give the input as Deccan now. The A is 1, and now the error is this one, array index out of bound. If A was 0, the error was this. Now I will give, suppose there is, now what I'll do is I'll give two inputs, Deccan and CSC I will give. Now two errors. Sorry, not two errors, two inputs, but the value of A is 2 and the error is same thing. Now I will explain this part. It is very simple, students. Afterwards, if you don't listen, if you don't concentrate, you will not understand afterwards. Please concentrate and try to remember. See, in this particular first program, where is this? This one. Java space file name, there was no input I gave during the runtime. So due to that, what will happen? This args array will have nothing in it. Means it is 0. So at line number 5 in try block, args.length it will calculate. So what is the length? A is 0. So A is 0 and it is displaying A value over here as 0. A is 0. Now at 7th line, B equal to 42 divided by 0. So 42 divided by 0 is what? An error. So students, like roll number 308, you also please try to remember at 7th line there is an error over here now. So if the error is at 7th line, it will skip the remaining statements after 7th line. When 7th line there is an error, it will skip 8th and 9th, and from 7th line it will throw their throw out, the Java will throw the error from there, and the control will go to the catch block. Now the catch block first, it will see, it will check whether the error is related to arithmetic exception. Yes, it is related to arithmetic exception. So now inside that catch, it will print the message, whatever is there, divided by 0 with the object. You see, this is the message you can see, divided by 0. Okay, and the next catch block will be skipped because it is matched. No, the first catch block is matched with this kind of error. Okay, so after that, 15th line, it is printing over here. This is done, students. Now same program, what I did for the next time, I gave an input over here. One input I gave during the runtime Deccan. So you can see here what will happen. This ARGS array is there, no, at line number 3 will receive Deccan in it, and it will calculate the line. How many elements are there in ARGS array? 1. So A is 1. So due to that, it will display a value here as 1. That is okay. Now 7th line, for B equal to 42 divided by A, 42 divided by 1, that is correct. So there is no error in 7th line. But at 8th line, the array C is initialized with the value 1. With one value, that is at 0th position. Please remember this. But at 9th line, you all please observe what is at 9th line now. We are into 9th line. In the array C, at 42 position, it is assigning 99. This is wrong. So please, students, try to understand. In 8th line, it has assigned 1. So 1 is placed at 0th position. Again, if you want to assign any element, you have to assign after 0th position. In that way, you have to assign the elements. After a 0th position, that is 1 position, you have to assign. Then at 2nd position, then at 3rd position. Like that, you have to assign. But 9th line, what it is doing? Directly, it is assigning 99 and 42 position. So that is wrong again. So that is again one kind of an exception. What kind of exception? It is index out of bound exception. So what will happen? From 9th line, it will throw the exception, and this catch will try to catch it. But this is not the exception what catch should catch it, because this catch is responsible to catch arithmetic only. So it will skip this catch, and the next catch will try to catch it. So it will check what the error is thrown from 9th line. It is index out of bound. That also with array. So that is matched with this catch now. So this catch will catch it. So 13th line will give you the output. It is, you can see here, this is the message. Array index OOB, and after that you see whatever is there. This is due to this E. Okay, java.lang.array index out of bound. I hope you all have understood, students. Then in the next program, what I did is I gave two inputs. Next time in this program only. Next time when I come executed, yeah, this was the error. Okay, A equal to 1 because of Deccan 1 only string. This was the error. But for the second time, I gave two inputs, Deccan CSE. So here args.length will be 2, and it will display from 6th line A value as 2. And 7th line 42 divided by 2, that is 21. C, that is correct, but this is again wrong. So from here, this catch will catch it again. So you can see here A is 2 because of 6th line, but at 9th line it has thrown the error, and 12th line catch will catch it. I hope you all have understood this program, students. Multiple catches. You can see there are 2 catches. Previous program you have seen only 1 catch, but in this program there are 2 catches. Means according to the error thrown from the try block, that kind of error is caught by the catch. Okay. I hope you all have understood. That's it for today, students. In next class, I will explain the next part. That is, this program contains an error that I will explain. From there, we will continue next class. So that's it for today.